Yo, I feel like if there's like an NFT project with like around the car scene, I feel like you'd get into it.
Yeah, no. Like, I definitely want to get into some projects like down the road.
Because like I feel like now after listening to Josh talk, like I feel like NFTs is literally like
it's a community.
Like, you're literally bridging, like you're buying a digital asset that kind of connects to the physical world, right? So you get access to a bunch of things in the physical world.
There's probably already NFTs and stuff that like you can probably like rent out cars and shit or whatever, or like exactly. track days or whatever, right? Yeah. If there isn't, I'll probably make one. But
exactly. You should start it, you know.
But yeah, no, like I definitely see the whole hype behind the NFTs. Like it's I feel like because it's labeled as NFT and crypto, people get confused. They think it's like some sort of like actual thing, but I think it's more so of a membership. You know? Yeah.
Like a membership aspect is like
to a community.
It's like one of the easiest ways to like think about it, right? And it's like that already exists right now. But the crazy part is like, you know, a lot of memberships nowadays, you know, like to golf clubs or whatever the case is. You pay yearly, and say you wanted to leave, you're not getting your money back. Yeah, right.
You don't own it. It's like it's like getting a gym membership.
Yeah,
you don't own the gym.
Yeah,
you know. Yeah, you use the facilities.
Exactly right, and so it's crazy because in that example, right, like holding an NFT, you could buy a gym membership for a year, and then if you don't want to go anymore, you could say you can sell it to somebody else.
You can sell to somebody else.
Yeah, and then
that's actually a really sick idea.
It's a sick idea. I didn't think about that. I literally thought about it when you said it, right? Yeah. And like.
It was our idea. Don't steal it.
The QR codes, you can link that to NFTs.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, it just makes a lot of sense. And then you give, and the thing is, you can tell, okay, how many people, like in a sense, you can like forecast your business model and make all that stuff. But it's just like, is access part, right? And like you could have this Discord that talks about, yo, let's meet up at whatever time. Let's hit the gym together. Because it's always better to work out with somebody else. And now I know this. Sure, you're right. It depends. If you like
if you're in demon mode, you gotta go by yourself. Yeah.
For sure. But you could also, you know what I mean? You could do that. Like, I think like a big thing is like, even if you want to play pickup ball, you don't know what time the runs are happening. Right?
There's endless. There's endless NFTs you can, and endless like communities you can build with this shit.
Yeah, right. And then it's like the NFT is like it helps to gate people so that it's like common interest or common location or whatever the case is, right? Like
there's essentially this pride of ownership in there too, which is very important with like anything, right? Like versus like you just renting out a car. You renting a car, you're gonna fucking just drive over grass or whatever. But if you own a portion of the car, you're not gonna fuck around with the car.
Vested interest in it,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
And I think there's like a misconception, like with NFTs and with everything in general. Like everyone's so focused on, it's an investment, or if the price is down, price is up. Same thing with like an NFT project. Same thing with the stock. Same thing with a real estate. Like the price is always going to fluctuate, but like you still own that house, you still own that business, you still own that
community,
project,
the project. You're still part of it.
The price, over time, if it's quality, it's going to go up over time in the long run. But like in the moment, like so much people are so fixated on the price, that they'll get out. They'll be like, I don't want it. I'm scared. I'm gone.
Everyone's just trying to make a buck.
They're like, I don't want it. Right?
They
don't get it. But like the people who actually profit from it long term are the people who have it for the right reasons.
You hold it, you're investing into it. Like what
look at the people in real estate who bought houses like 20 years ago. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They didn't buy it to make money.
Yeah, they bought it just to fucking live it.
Yeah, right.
No, and that's the thing is like right now with the crash, and we don't know how long the market is going to be the market, but it's like, things, if you bought them high, and that's the thing is when you buy something, you should believe in it.
Yeah.
You should understand that money might not come.
Just for context, we're filming this on July 23rd, 2022. So it's probably going to come out like a few months after. I don't know what's going to happen in the market after, but
I get you. August. You invest in projects. You might have bought in high, but it's like if you actually care about the community, if you care about these benefits, if you want to see, get certain things from it because you believe in it, year after year, and the team is, delivering, then that in that short time, it doesn't matter, right? Mm-hmm. If for example, you win tickets to a game, that might be more than the NFT you paid for, and like that experience might be worth it. Right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like a lot of people won't get in because they're like, it crashed. It's going to crash again.
But
it's not about that, right?
Yeah. It's not always, like, obviously everybody wants to fucking make money. I get it, right? But it's not only about the money. You got to see the opportunities inside it, right? Like because he's literally fucking
and
writing
the networking aspect.
Yes, the networking aspect is huge. Networking is key. Networking is everything. Yeah, networking is life.
And legit, like you network so much in these discords, right? Like it's just chats, but at the same time it's like networking because like sometimes networking events can be so awkward. It's like, bro, like we're here for this thing, but how do you branch out? How do you get to figure out that person more?
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
So whereas in a Discord, like you're talking for hours and hours, days and days with some person, and eventually you meet them in person.
Yeah,
right.
And you just naturally become their friends. I'm assuming, right? Because you're like you feel like you already know.
You've been talking to them for so long, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
is that what happened at like NFT NYC? Like when you met.
At VCon and NFT NYC, you just meet people you've been talking to, and it's like it's a different feeling, right? And it deepens the connections that you have with people, because like now you have that in real life, meeting where you see their face, whatever the case is.
I think the NFT was a cool way for the kids to fucking start making friends again, because I feel like people just like I like it's very common, bro. A lot of people don't have like people can't go up to somebody and talk to them anymore. It's just but like I feel like through the NFTs and stuff, you talk, you're like it's kind of like talking with your eyes closed, because it's like
they're merging virtual and physical reality.
So together, they're bringing the people back in together, and I think I like that, and I think that's why Apple's gonna win, because they're doing the augmented reality versus the fully like
virtual reality.
The
and Apple's like consumer base is fucking like the whole world, right?
Exactly.
So they have everybody already.
Exactly.
Like.
Imagine the iPhone just spits out like augmented reality. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. Even like Snapchat was trying to do some things, and they're always testing, but it's just like
Snapchat started it, right? Like it went from Snapchat to Pokemon Go, and then
Google I think Pokemon Go started first, no?
No, Snapchat.
Snapchat has been a while.
Because the filters are augmented reality, right?
Yeah. Pokemon Go came. Google bought Niantic, which owns Pokemon Go, so Google owns that, and then Apple got in, and then Facebook, and
No, so it like
it's just the biggest companies in the world are gonna obviously control it, and everybody else is gonna follow, kind of thing, right?
And it's like at the same time they're also building for like in the future, like 10, 20 years out.
Yeah,
because like Google has its main business, and they always add. Yeah, but it's like they have different.
Google has like all these little tiny bets, and if one of them hits, they're gonna just explode. Over. Like right now, they're already good just with Google search on its own. You know how much money they make from Google search on its own?
Yeah.
It's crazy. And YouTube search.
Yeah.
Right, so like if one of these like
everything we're saying right now,
exactly, right,
on like 4 devices,
and then same with Facebook, right? Like Facebook has like Instagram and WhatsApp and all that stuff, but like if the metaverse hits, like it's just they're gonna have so much power, right?
And
influence,
and it's like it'll be small at first, right? Like right now, I feel like even the whole space is small. Even metaverse, anything you look at is small. But it's just like as technology gets better, as it improves, people are going to be like, oh shit, like now is a time when, I'm interested in this, right? Because people always like the final product sometimes too. They don't want to be in like the grassroots scenes. And that's kind of where like the NFT and crypto market is like, they're still trying to figure out, there's so many kinks, there's so many things going wrong, but it's like you also get the most upside. Like, you know what I mean? Like the upside and downside risk are very different compared to like other investment vehicles or just other, like technology sectors.
Yeah, like I remember hearing Zuckerberg talk about like the Quest 2 is like it's like an early early iteration. Like it's like the old flip phones and like with the antenna and stuff. It's that. And I feel like it's gonna end up being like glasses like you're wearing isn't it like Dragon Ball Z, where I feel like I talked about this in previous, like you like all your social media notifications come up on your glasses and shit as you're walking and shit. Like that's what it's gonna be.
It'd be annoying as fuck. I took the shit off ASAP.
Yeah, exactly.
But like they're gonna figure out a way to do it. In a way you want it.
It's not just like too invasive. You know what I mean? Like it's just gonna be natural. It might even be like contact lenses or something. Something crazy. You know?
Yeah.
No, you feel like a vibration in like your chest and shit, and it's like a.
I think people are gonna use that. Too wrong.
Right. They can like move where the vibration goes, right? Okay, I'll stop.
But yeah, like it's just that, and that's me. Like the bet I'm placing is like, this shit's gonna be big. Let me get in now.
Yeah.
Let me figure this shit out.
Learn everything you can.
You're doing some crazy shit right now, because it's like, trust me, in the future, everyone's gonna be like, oh, I wish I knew what Josh did. Like
I wish I DM'd Josh.
Yeah. I wish I watched the podcast.
Yeah.